Happy spring. It doesn't look like it outside so much. It's very dreary. Well, I guess it does. It's raining. So, but it's not snowing and there's no ice. So we're all good. We're all good. Somebody's pulling up and watching me. But anyway, we're going to do maybe a possibly condensed live this morning because I don't have my compadres. Tara and Brenda both deserted me for warmer climates. Can't say as I blame them. That's okay because I'm deserting them next week. My sister and I are going to a workshop in Ohio for EQ, electronic quilt. So when I come back, I'll be all knowledgeable about designing my own quilts. I'm very excited. And we're going to be doing some stuff with it here at the shop, just coincidentally. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. So this will be great. I'll actually know what's going on. Well, within reason. We all know I don't always know what's going on. So if things are slow, I do have, Tara is watching me from the Outer Banks. And I don't know if Brenda's on. Oh, no, I don't know if Brenda's on. My lovely sister is on. Hi, Beth. And Amy and Barb. If at any point in time you can't hear me, I'll try. I have a computer set up to the side because I can't see myself because the phone is facing me. Normally we have somebody back there to say move to the left, move to the right. Yeah, we don't have that. So I can glance over and see comments every now and again. So if at any point in time my voice drops, please let me know. And hopefully you can hear this. If not, come see me. I'm in the store today and on Saturday. I will be here tomorrow working on a project, but Linda will be manning the station. So, is it 9 o'clock? Is it 9 o'clock? Oh, it's 9:02, so we can get started. Hello, everybody. And I'm coming to you from not so sunny Albion, New York, in the Town and Country Quilt Shop. And we're going to do a little bit of work with some Deb Tucker, Studio 180. Some of you may be sick to death of it, but I apologize. I'm never sick of it, so I tend to ramble. But what I wanted to show you today was the wing clipper. I've been talking to a few of my compadres, and it's my new word, and it seems that flying geese are the greatest nemesis of quilters. And I truly believe it's because you haven't been taught a good way to do it. The old-fashioned way with the rectangle and then the squares that you cut off, you sew on and you cut off part of them. First of all, that wastes a ton. And second of all, they don't always line up. However, with the wing clipper, and I know you can't see this real well, but I'll just take my word. Can't use that paper, it's got writing on it. I'll show it to you in a little bit. The wing clipper allows you to do 4 at a time, and they come out great every time. You just have to learn the system. But you do 4 at a time instead of 1 at a time, and you don't waste as much. You can do it with less fabric. It may not seem like it when you read all the measurements, but it really is, because you're not cutting off 2 little triangles every time, twice for each goose. You're not cutting those off. So let's get started. I'm going to move to the other side of the table in hope that I can pull this off. So give me a second. I'm going to turn my computer so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, actually I can see it on the phone. Never mind. All right. Let me get set up here. So I'm sure all of you know what a flying goose is. Okay? And I think it's very, I think it's very fitting because there's geese everywhere. I was out putting my puppies out and getting them back in, and I heard a flock of weird sounding geese. So I looked up and I thought, oh, they're white. It must be seagulls, but they were flying just like geese. Well, then my neighbor posted that on the pond next to our house, there was a whole flock of snow geese that morning. So they must have been snow geese. But anyway, all right. So let me move my Dresden. We'll be talking about that later. I might be distracted. There. And I just threw something on the floor. So what you start out with, okay? You start out with a square. Hang on, I really am organized. Honest, I am. You start out with squares, and the size that you start out with is determined by what size your geese are going to be. This tool will make everything from a 1.5 by 1 all the way up to a 5.5 by 10.5 flying goose. That's a big goose. But anyway, so the size I'm doing starts with squares this side. This is my big size. This will end up being my goose. So that's important to keep in mind. Whatever color you want your goose to be is the big square. Then I will take little squares, okay? And again, the size is determined by what size your flying goose is going to be. And I will draw 2 lines. Now I do this with my Quilter's Magic Wand, which makes perfect lines. And I'm sure many of you have seen this. Okay, I'm sorry about my initials. I put my name on everything. You line it up corner to corner. There's a laser line in the middle, you can see it. Line it up corner to corner and draw your lines. Then you place them on your big square. I'm going to move this up a little so you can see it. So I placed them so they lined up on my square. Then I sewed just inside the line, and that's my thing that tells you to sew on the line. I sew just inside the line to give myself a little bit of more leeway. Then I cut them in half. And I'm trying to do this. I thought I could do this. Hang on. Then I press these out. And I do it with a nice hot iron. Okay? I press them out. Then I turn it this way. These Prop-It boards are amazing. Then I turn it that way, and I put another square on it. Now I have nudged these just in a little bit. I did it up here, and I did it here. Deb has posted a no nudge method. I have not tried it. It's where you cut everything a little bit larger. I have not tried it yet. I just learned that she actually posted it the other day, yesterday, Monday, whatever day, Tuesday. So I'm going to try it, but this works for me. So I may not change. I don't like to change things that work. Then I cut them apart. And again, pull that, and I press. And look at that. That is a flying goose. However, it's got some extra. It's not perfect yet. All right, for this step, I'm going to set this down. I'm going to tip this down and move in. I've never done this upright. So we're going to try it. I'm going to move these so they don't distract you. And we're going to take one of these. And I'm going to show you the trim down because you're probably saying, well, what do I need that tool for? This is what you need the tool for. All right, here's my tool. Let me show you what it looks like without, oh my goodness, this sticks too good. All right, that's my tool. All right, sorry about the glare. I am going to make a 4.5 by 2.5. And I had planned that all along, okay? I didn't just decide now. I looked on the directions. We'll have a chart for you. Trying to get the glare off it. There we go. And you will cut accordingly. Now you will notice I'm not cutting a lot off from this. I'm doing the valley first, and then I will line up this X. What this X does is it gives you your 1/4 inch. I'm sorry, I'm dropping it because I'm trying to hold it. This is what happens when you don't have a cameraman, a person. But I want my 1/4 inch. I don't want to cut the nose or beak, whatever you want to call it, off any of my poor geese. So I'm going to line up that X. And then, as always, it's up and over. I will cut it. Obviously, I'm not going to cut it on my proppet board because that would be ugly. Then, pretend that's cut. And I should have cut one so I could show you. Then I flip it upside down. So now I'm doing the mountain. So remember, the valley first, then the mountain. And now I'm going to line it up. Had I cut this, these would be perfect. So then I could just line them up with my 4.5 line and my 2.5 line. It's really hard to do when you're trying to hold it upright. Normally, if I did that, this would line up. So there's my X again, okay? And there's my 1/4 inch seam, so I'm not trimming off the nose. And then up and over. And let me show you what you end up with. This is what you end up with. But I want to show you what this looks like. So that's what I ended up with. See how I lined up my 4.5 by 2.5 line? And that gives you perfect geese. Now, my friend Brenda, who's in sunny Florida, is one of my biggest fans of the Tucker trimmer, or excuse me, the flying geese. She claims that she will never use anything else, and I believe her because this is an amazing tool. Now, the reason flying geese are so popular is they're in a ton of patterns, but not just for flying geese. Let me show you wherever it went. Oh my goodness, it was organized. Honest, I was. Where'd it go? Actually, let me show you some patterns that have flying geese. These are not Deb Tucker patterns, okay? Look at all those geese. This is a kit, okay? It was a kit. I don't even know if we have any left. But anyway, it's a pattern, and they do not use Deb Tucker's method. However, you can. All right, let me show you another one. Look at this. This is a kit. See, the big kit. And I made this sample, which some of you have seen. And I did my wing clipper for my flying geese. I was able to do it with the fabric in the kit, even though this pattern is not written for Deb Tucker. I could still do it because you use less fabric. The only time a kit would not be able to alter to Deb Tucker's way of doing things is if it's pre-cut. If the squares that you add are already cut, if the rectangles are already cut. But if you get yardage, you can do it. You can do any pattern and save time and save fabric. All right, for example, I really wish I could find that other thing I was going to show you. Hang on. We're going to go back to the regular view here. And again, bear with me. I don't have my cameraman with me. Actually, I'm usually the cameraman, but that's all right. Oh, there it is. It fell on the floor. That's why I didn't have it. All right. The reason so many patterns use flying geese is because you don't have to use them as flying geese. These are flying geese, but they're star points. So you can make an entire star with flying geese and have all 4 star points done at one time. And put your squares and your square in the middle. That's all you got to do. So a pattern like this can easily be tuckerized. And I would. If I were to make this pattern, which I might, it's actually quite pretty, it can be tuckerized, which is a fancy term which they've actually coined. It's a term that means change it to a Deb Tucker method with this wing clipper. Okay. All right. The other thing we have here in the store, and these are called Toolbox Blitz, and we have 3 or 4 of them. And this one happens to use the wing clipper. It also uses Tucker trimmer. And they are designed so that you have multiple possibilities. You have 9 designs, 5 different sizes, and 3 different unit sizes, okay? So that means from this pattern, you could, if you were to do all the sizes, all the unit sizes, all the quilt sizes, and all 9, you could make 395 different quilts. There's 395 options. Now, granted, we're probably not going to make this quilt 9 times. You're probably not going to do that. But I'm just pointing out that these are a wonderful thing to have in your toolbox. That's why they're called Toolbox Blitz. We have these at the store. They are $17.95. There are other ones that are used with Tucker trimmer, and they also are here in the store. We have 2 others. Okay? All right. Hopefully that helped. I'm trying to look to see. Michelle, I saw you were interested in this. I'm assuming it's online. I'm sure Tara's checking that out as we speak. So we have a couple of them here in the store. Isn't it pretty? It's really pretty. I like it. Now I want to make it. There's a big patch in here, and then 9 patches here in the stars. It's really pretty. It'd be a beautiful Christmas gift. It comes in runner, a pillow 26 by 26, a giant star pillow, that's the same thing. Oh, they're runners. They're all runners and pillows. But you could make it into a great big quilt if you wanted to. Okay. So we got through that. I think I told you everything I needed to tell you. So, moving on. I want to talk about some classes that are coming up. I talk too fast. If I'm talking too fast, you can maybe replay it on slow-mo. Then I'll talk really low. All right. We have Dot to Dot Dresden. Now, we've offered this class with Linda, and she's a wonderful teacher, okay? It's a runner. Ooh, I'm not that tall. And we have another class. We had to postpone a class due to weather, stupid weather. And so we have another class set up for Tuesday at 5:30. It runs 5:30 to 8:30. It is Tuesday, whatever the date is, 28th, something like that. And it is $30. It is on the website now. It wasn't, but it is now. Tara put it there. So if you're at all interested, this is adorable. I watched them make them last Wednesday in class, and it is beautiful. Wish I could take it myself, but I'm a little busy on Tuesday. All right. So again, Tuesday. And then we are doing a One Block Wonder refresher. So if you took the One Block Wonder class whenever, and you are lost or you just need a kick in the butt to get moving, Barb will be here Saturday, this Saturday, from, hang on, I've got it written down, 10 to 2. It's $30, and the idea is that you come in. If you need to work on design, bring your felted tablecloth and we'll put them up. And she will help you with all of that. It's a refresher. It's intended that you've already taken the class, most likely already have your hexes, are they hexes? Your whatever's cut out, and are you ready to put them together and you just need a little boost. Or you need somewhere to work on it. Then you are welcome to come in. And that's Saturday, and the 25th from 10 to 2, and it's $30. You can sign up online. We have 3 people. We can only take 8. So because you're not cutting, we have enough room for 8. Okay? All right, that's a really good class with my friend Barb. All right, we're not going to do any first look, mainly because I'm not that organized. And we are going to, however, wow, I'm really talking fast because it's only 21 minutes. This is going to be a short one, guys. But it's all good. Do I have any questions? Hi, Brenda. I see you commented. Terry, you're getting interested in Dresden's. Does that mean you want us to offer this another time when you're available? Because I want to take it too, but I haven't been able to yet. Okay. So far, I'm sorry if I'm being annoying, but I can't see comments. Okay. All right. So, 3, 2, 1. I know you're very, very anxious for 3, 2, 1. Let me grab it. Hang on. For those of you who don't know what 3, 2, 1 is, we have started this new thing. Tara started it. I think it's a great idea. And what we do is for number 3, we pick a fabric. And for this week, this fabric is $3 a yard. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Until it's gone. Okay? So, what we have decided on today, well, we decided last week, but anyway, what we're offering today is this one. Isn't it pretty? It's from Eleanor's Endeavors. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. If you guys don't buy this, I will. Seriously. And I don't need any more fabric. So this will be $3 a yard. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. We have a bunch. I don't want to take the time to count it out. That's annoying. So $3 a yard for this week. It's not online. I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. See, I miss my Tara. All right. That's number 3. Number 2 is an adorable LED needle threader. Isn't it cute? It's adorable. And it does light up. I didn't take it out of the package, but I have one of these. It's awesome. And not only can you use them for hand sewing, but you can use these to thread the needle on your machine if your needle threader on your machine is either non-existent or quit working. Okay, I broke mine once. Not on this machine, but I broke one. So it lights up so you can see what you're doing. You can thread needles in the dark. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could. They are regular $8.49. We have them on sale for $4.50. $4.50. If all else fails, you can drive the cat crazy with it, or the dog. It'd be fun. So that's $4.50 for the LED needle threader. And I think all the ones we have are this color, which is a lovely color. Okay? All right. Our one is a one and only. That's all we got. That's it. This is the only one we have. So you either claim it or call in or whatever. It's not on the website. You can't do it on the website. You got to do it here or come in. Okay? It's called a yardstick sticker. It's really cool. And what you can do is put this down. You can make it stick. See, it comes apart. I don't want to do it because I'll mess it up. And you can use it on a table, near your sewing machine, wherever you want. It's a yardstick sticker. It is $1 to the first person who claims it. This is all there is. We don't have any more. This is it. Okay? All right. I feel like I've rushed through everything, probably because I've rushed through everything. But we'd love to see you. I'm here today, and I'm here on Saturday. I'm here unofficially tomorrow, working on a project. So please feel free to come in and see us, see me. It's lonely without my friends. So if you're out and about, even if you just stop in to say hi, and hopefully you're having a good day, even though it's a little gloomy outside. If you have any questions about the wing clipper, I think we should do a flying geese extravaganza and just do a whole bunch of different things with it. There are pillows, there are runners. Deb Tucker has a ton of patterns that use flying geese. So if you are interested, you can check out our website. We have a few of them here. One of them that we have here, I don't think I showed you, is Signs of Autumn. And I have this quilt done in a couple different ways. Now this also takes corner beam and square squared, but the flying geese are all along. You can either do a runner or you can do a table topper or a wall. You could do a wall. So it has the flying geese all through it. So if you're interested in doing just something on flying geese, let me know. I'd be happy to do a class just on flying geese with a wing clipper. It's a tool you will never regret owning. These are not one and dones. These are, if you like to quilt, these are not one and dones. They are, that you will use them forever. So, okay, I'm going to sign off. It's 9:28. I either talk fast or I have little to say, which is very rare. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.